grease in there too.
Why?
No rust at all. At all.
Usually it's something that moves.
Grease. Just cleaning parts today. Won't feel the boring bits, but cranks, two derailleurs. I'm going to use this one. I have this as a backup as well, just in case that doesn't work. But this feels solid, so I'm hoping that'll be alright. And these are the other parts. Pretty clean. Just took these off other builds. So I'll just pull it all apart. Clean and just a light polish. Yeah.
Well then, why?
Best thing I ever bought. These things.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he describes.
a quick rundown of what's going on here. We've got 7-speed hub, the 10-speed cassette on a 7-speed hub, and I've just removed that last cog. It fit fine. Running a 10-speed chain, and then you got, I think it's a 7-speed. This is off a 7-speed, this triple, and friction, obviously, and it works just fine. Can get caught up here between these guys, but you know, just adjust it with the lever and it pops right back into where it needs to go. So yeah, good little hack if you want to do 8-speed or 9-speed, sorry, with a 7-speed hub. You can still do that running friction, and that's also an 8-speed. 8-speed? No, that's off a 7-speed as well. So, and that can reach no problem. Actually, it's off an 89 Fisher. So, no, forget what that's off. Actually, that's off the 89, and that's off the 89, and that's off a Yokota or something, and that was at a 7-speed. So, you know, it can reach that whole thing. Obviously, yeah, it's a 7-speed, so that isn't a problem reaching, and it's actually quite. What have we got there? I think it's a 34. The biggest ring there, the biggest cog, is a 34, and it can still reach with the B limit almost all the way in. And I'd probably go in a little bit more maybe, but yeah, it all fits. And we've got 26, 36 and 46. Yeah, it runs really well. Just took it for a little test ride, so I'll take it for a longer one, see how it all goes. Yeah, just a quick little update, or quick info, whatever. Oh, and I had to, this thing wasn't changing very smoothly, so what I had to do was just drop it, run it over the claw thing, just to get a wider angle, and that fixed the problem I was having, where it was really like it would get caught. It would get caught, and sort of you'd have to, it'll do like, it wouldn't be a smooth transition like this, so you'd have to force it and then it'll kick in. Anyway, just over there, that fixed that.